our name is SpatialTemporal Explorer, and our plot of the samples of the positive and negative in all 8 channels, and also how we pre-processing and split the data sets. The class weight is showing the table. Yeah. So I can just continue the classifier architecture. The first one is just a simple Count2D processing for the feature inputs. It is focusing on the local temporal information extraction. And also, as I mentioned before, we also have source input which is processed by dense layer, and then both of these two are processed by dense layer to get the final classification result. The second architecture is more interesting because we want to process the data more comprehensively. So we have 2 blocks to process the feature inputs. The first one is RN or LSTM to extract the global temporal information. And the second one is just Count2D, same as the first one. After that, the output of these 2 blocks are concatenated to construct the 4D tensor, and then we can process by Count2D. Count2D is just you may just refer it as CAN, but Count2D is just one type of CAN. And then the concatenated results are still processed by dense layer to get the final classification result. Except the foundational classifier, we also tried the GAN-based data augmentation, and this is the loss function, training and validation loss function. Without the GAN-based data augmentation, and this one is the 2 architecture with such augmentation. You may notice that the later 2 figure graph or curve are smoother than the previous 2. Finally, we have our evaluation results. All the models are trained with the 80% trained data set and evaluated on the 20% test data set. You may notice that Count1D, LSTM, Count2D outperform all other models, and with or without GAN, such architecture outperforms the straightforward or simple Count1D. So our conclusion, the first thing is that we need the interesting trick we use is that we don't forget any usable information. For example, in this project it is which is this record from which file, and also the class weight helps our model a lot to focus on the minor class. And now you should know why we have our team name SpatialTemporal Explorer, because LSTM and Count1D is for temporal exploration, Count2D is for spatial exploration. And the final conclusion, the final thing we learned is that the GAN-based augmentation could stabilize the training process. It doesn't improve the classifier performance in this project, but I think this stabilization may be useful for some other scenario. This is our group discussion and coding. And also, this is our reference. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very nice presentation. Mariam, any questions for Keru? Otherwise, one is coming from the audience. What do you mean with CAN? C-A-N?
Huh?
What do you mean with CAN?
GAN.
It's coming from the
that
audience.
Means generative adversarial network. It is for it is a generative model. Generative adversarial network. It's a type of neural network. It is used for generating data instead of classification or regression. It is for generating data. For example, generating an image, generating a audio, such kind of thing.
Okay, then thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you.